So we give that a few more seconds. Hey everyone, hopefully you can hear me. I think I'm live now. yes, I am live. Cool. So hey everyone. Obviously, I am here with Dark Knights with Poe and Munro. Now, I haven't obviously done anything yet, as you can see here. I'm still on the front screen. So I'm just going to check the settings quickly. Did we do that? So yes, I do want subtitles. Do I want? Actually, I will take that. Let's have a look. So that's okay. We'll have big subtitles. And I think that's just all I have to do now is hit new game. So just one more second, just to make sure this tweet's going out. Yep, it's gone out. Cool. So obviously I'm here with Dark Knights with Poe and Munro, which is it's either a spin-off or a prequel to the shape-shifting detective. I thought it was a prequel, but if it is a spin-off, as in like a semi-sequel, then obviously some of the things that happen in the shape-shifting detective can't be as canon as they would have been if this is a sequel. I think this is a prequel though, from what I can tell. So we are going to hit new game. 1 second. Sorry about this. Just want to make sure. Yep. Cool. Now, depending on how long each of these episodes is, I may end up playing three episodes this stream and 3 more the next. Because I've heard that this is quite short. So obviously I will try and keep it to 2 streams if that's going to be the case. I mean, I could just sit and binge them all, but I'd rather do 2 sets of streams. But I have been looking forward to this one because I did like the shape-shifting detective. But everything I've seen with this looks like it'd be more fun than the shape-shifting detective. And I feel like they've definitely thrown more money at this.
With Poe and Munro.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Knights with Poe
and Munro.
Okay, here we go. So
that gets me every time.
Lucky we're not in the shower then.
Why do girls always get stabbed in the movies?
I think it's a metaphor. Having said that, I'm an equal opportunity stabber.
Oh, pointy. How very noble.
And on that note, what's next, Munro?
It's on the schedule, silly.
I know that. I'm just making it sound like you have a choice.
Okay then. What shall I choose? Let me see. I choose an early night. You'll be fine without me, won't you?
You're leaving me, Munro?
Good night, Poe. Good night, August. Sweet dreams.
Munro?
I'm just kidding, Poe. As if I would ever leave our listeners at your mercy.
The lady almost vanished, August. Perhaps I'll have to keep her on a shorter leash. Sit, girl, sit.
Oh, this is fantastic.
I
like it.
And now it's time for dreams and nightmares.
I do like this.
Dreams
and nightmares.
with Poe
Excellent
and
choice,
Munro.
Munro.
I never
didn't
actually
have one
checked.
really, did I?
You always have a choice, Munro. But that doesn't mean you can change things.
Maybe you should try interpreting the next call of this dream, Poe.
I fear I would lack your warmth and insight. You have the ability to turn even the most ghoulish visions into something hopeful.
Not always.
Do you suffer from nightmares, Munro?
Doesn't everyone?
Tell me about yours.
Well, there is this one I've been having lately.
Go on.
I can't see. I'm stumbling around trying to feel my way in the pitch black, but I keep bumping into people. It's like I'm trying to push through this crowd, but they don't know that I'm there.
Perhaps you're feeling isolated.
Maybe. But I'm not interested in them. They're just in my way. It's like I'm searching for something. The number 9. But what does 9 represent, Poe?
Well, according to Dante, there are 9 levels of hell.
Well, I feel so much better now.
I did warn you. Perhaps you should help our next caller. They're already waiting. Frankie, you're live with Munro.
Hi, Frankie.
What a beautiful voice you have.
Well, thank you. I think all voices are beautiful. What do you think to Poe's voice?
I hate it.
Okay. So, what's your dream, listener?
I'm in August, and wherever I go, all I can hear is the radio. It's everywhere. It's loud and relentless, but there's this bird. She cuts through the noise and guides me. I listen to the bird, and I fall blissfully asleep.
That's very interesting. People dream about their surroundings a lot. And a dream within a dream? That's nothing to worry about either. What do you think, Poe?
I think you have a hardcore fan, Munro. What did the bird look like, Frankie?
Beautiful. Angelic. But it's trapped in a cage. A prison. But there's only one warden. And the warden is weak.
There's a warden.
Another bird. With a rumbling voice that makes me angry. It plumes its feathers, but my bird? The one that calls me? She's not interested in him.
And she's caged.
Munro, this is obviously a prank. He's talking about us and trying to be funny.
But it's a dream.
I never said it was a dream.
Well, I think we've had quite enough of this.
Listen to the warden jangling his keys. Don't you see he's imprisoned you, Ellis?
Well, Frankie, we don't use our first names on air, so I'm just gonna stop you there.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Munro.
And we'll be back with more dreams and nightmares later. But first, August, how about a short, dark tale to chill the nerves? And we're clear.
Well, that went well.
Indeed, just another totally normal person calling into our show.
I don't know how we attract them.
I do.
How long is this story?
It's just a quickie, but if you'd like it longer, there's plenty more I could queue up.
I can still hear you.
Sorry, Frankie. Thank you for your dream.
Thank God he told us.
That could have been awkward.
Very. Maybe I'll just have a cold shower. What are you doing?
I'm stretching. Is that allowed?
Of course. I just thought you should relax. Sit. Close your eyes.
And what if I don't? You'd have to punish me, wouldn't you, Mr. Warden?
Alice,
I've been very naughty. What's that?
I think you know what it is.
No. That.
Oh, that's nothing. Ignore it. Don't...
I'm going to kill you. What the hell, Poe? Why were you hiding this from me?
It's just some psychotic listener, that's all.
Frankie?
Not necessarily. We have lots of psychotic listeners.
How can you joke about this as a death threat? It's clearly a death threat.
I knew it would upset you, but I'm an old hand at this, Alice. People see you as a celebrity. It makes them do abnormal things, but they're just normal people.
When did you find it?
Someone slipped it under the door.
Just now?
Well, yes, but it's nothing to worry about. We've been getting them for the last few weeks.
Weeks?
Maybe a month.
So that could be a killer behind the door.
Maybe, but never when I've looked.
Poe.
It isn't locked, Alice. People can just walk in anyway.
You don't have any locks?
I don't think it's necessary.
Poe. Do you ever get the feeling the radio station is cursed?
No more than the rest of August.
Maybe we should call it a night.
And abandon our listeners? Munro, this isn't like you.
I just have a really bad feeling about this. I think something terrible is going to happen.
Shh, Alice. I can feel your heart racing from here. Everything will be fine.
I don't think so. Come on, we're alive. I think I'm gonna go home.
Don't be like that.
How could you keep this from me? I thought you cared about me. What if I'd been killed?
You know I'd never let anyone hurt a single hair on your head.
Well, that's not entirely true, is it?
I don't know what you mean.
You know exactly what I mean.
I don't.
Let's not get into that now. We're back with our listeners in 3, 2...
You'd have been a sacrificial shish kebab if it wasn't for me.
Oh, Poe, that sounds like a great story, but it'll have to wait, because we're back with our listeners and more dreams and nightmares.
Okay, who's our next listener? It's Frankie again.
Put him through.
Frankie, you're live with Munro.
I didn't finish what I had to say.
I'm sorry about that. You can carry on now.
Sometimes the radio gets too much. It makes me frustrated. So I go into the belly of the beast, and I hide, and I listen, and I wait.
So this is a dream that breaks into other dreams. Of course, there are no segues for dreams. Poe?
The belly of the beast.
Would be the
Have
radio
you
station.
been leaving messages, Frankie?
Yes, John. Yes, I have. Have you been getting them?
What did the messages say?
I'm going to kill you.
Sorry, Frankie, we seem to have lost you there. But if you're still listening, I think your dream expresses what a kind and gentle person you are deep down. And the fact that you want to protect the bird tells me that you would never hurt anyone in any way. And I think that's really special, Frankie. So, thank you for your dream.
Don't worry.
Don't!
I'm not hiding, Munro.
I'll do it. If it's Frankie, maybe he won't hurt me.
You don't know that. And what if it's my wife?
I thought you said she didn't know.
Hide. Hide.
What? What the fuck? What the fuck?
And scene. I hope you enjoyed, fair listeners. Everything you just heard was an elaborate fiction. The first of many fictional dramas on dark nights with Poe and Munro.
What? What?
It's done.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It was self-defense now. We will never talk of this again. Ever.
I want to talk about it more.
Let's just go.
I can't believe. Okay. Did I just get a dark ending?
When I was 12, my father died. He was riding his bike to work and he got hit by a bus. A school bus. My school bus. It was all over very quickly, but I was at the back of the bus and I could see everything. Didn't move. Didn't get up.
That was
Died
brilliant.
instantly. But the image of it somehow stayed with me.
You think?
It doesn't anymore. I couldn't tell you what it looked like. Mother told me a secret. There's a way that you can make your memories disappear.
Can you make today disappear?
No. But you can. Pick one of these.
I guess orange?
Now hold it tightly in your hands and close your eyes.
Now what?
Think of your most troubling memory from this evening and imagine the object you're holding is there.
Ooh, excuse me.
Picture
Oh.
it so you can see it.
Okay.
You have to make yourself believe that the object is there.
Okay, it's there.
Now open your eyes.
Now what?
Throw it away. When you throw it away, it will take that memory with it.
And if it doesn't?
It definitely will.
And then I have to silence you.
Finally tonight, police are appealing for anyone who might know the whereabouts of 35-year-old veterinarian Francisco Bilson.
Mr. Bilson was last seen by his wife a couple of nights ago at around 7 o'clock before returning to his office on Chaucer Street. Please contact
The August Police Department if you're able to help. That's your August update with Poe.
and Monroe.
So what's next, Munro?
Nightmares and dreams.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Munro.
Are you okay?
I'm not feeling that well.
But we do have a caller waiting.
I'm sorry. Maybe some other time.
Don't worry. I'll take this first one. It's Frankie.
Don't mess with me, Poe.
It is Frankie.
Put him through.
Frankie, you're alive. I mean, Frankie, you're live with Munro.
Who is this?
It's Frankie. Thank you for what you did.
Frankie? You're... What did we do?
You gave me peace. Thank you. I was doing bad things. I've done bad things.
What have you done, Frankie?
Locker number 9 at August train station. Her head's in there. The dog's
Oh
in
my
the rest of
God.
her.
You've killed someone?
No. I've killed people. The other girl is behind the gym in an industrial bin. She may be gone now. I liked her hair.
Why are you telling us this?
Because I want forgiveness, John. And because the police will never find me now, will they?
Sorry, listeners. We're going to have to cut to a break. You're dead.
I am dead. You buried me, don't you remember? But I'll be in touch.
Next time on Dark Nights with
Okay.
Poe and Munro.
I'm done. I'm not done, but I'm done.
Months ago.
How do we pay it back?
A radiothon.
In bed with Poe and Munro.
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking,
Ooh.
give us a sign.
Okay.
Innocent.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary.
The station shuts down. I don't know what I'll do.
You're safe now. Dark Nights.
With Poe
Okay.
and Munro.
I wasn't going to stream all of this in one sitting, but I may end up streaming this in one sitting. That was awesome. So what are the percentages? Okay, so first impressions, 17% chose the knife, which is what I chose. 59 chose the cat. And you choose you choose lightning. That's 24%. So Frankie, you cut Frankie's cool, 46%. I didn't. You played an ident over Frankie, which is 54%, which is what I did. Wow. So special delivery, you tried on the note, which is 29%. You picked up the note, 71%. Then people, I cut Frankie's second call. That was 20%. You went to the listen at the door. That's 45% of the people. Or you called the police, 35%. And then, let's be frank, you met Poe as Frankie, which I did. Or I could have let Munro do it. And you let Poe cover up the murder, 65%. Or I could have let Munro do it. I could have left Munro, could I? Oh, okay. And it's an even split on fruit. 50% chose 50% chose orange, 50% chose apple. Fair enough. I mean, it was basically a 50-50. So yeah, we're going on to the next episode already. But yeah, I'm already liking this so far. I like this a lot better than Shape-Shifting Detective, which, don't get me wrong, I liked the Shape-Shifting Detective. This is a little bit better. So we're already on to episode 2. See, it's been about 24 minutes since I started. If they are roughly half hour each, maybe I will get just away with doing the first 3. But I got this feeling I'll be going over this a few times anyway, because there are a bunch of choices for the trophies. And obviously, if I want to platinum this, which I might do.
Poe and Munro.
What was I going to say? Obviously, I have to redo a lot of these things.
Our funding is running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
Oh, how are we still here?
My rainy day savings.
You can't use that. That's for you and your family.
No, you're right. Think of it as a loan.
Okay, well, how do we pay it back?
We send a seed of hope out to Lady August, and she blossoms it into fruitful returns.
Or we could have a fundraiser.
Yes, a radiothon.
I'm thinking a 24-hour sponsored broadcast. We could call it In Bed with Poe and Munro.
You think people will pay us to sleep together in bed for 24 hours?
No, silly. You're not allowed to sleep.
Giggity.
Did we really need that camera?
Yes, Poe. It's proof that we stayed here for 24 hours. If the station shuts down, I don't know what I'll do.
Everything will be fine, Alice. I've set up our donation pages, and the amounts are already rolling in.
How much do we have?
15.
100?
No,
15 pounds.
15 pounds.
Wow. You weren't kidding.
I don't mean to get your hopes up, but that was my donation.
You donated 15 pounds yourself?
People do it all the time. It's not cheating. I want us to stick around too.
Thanks, Poe. Me too.
Here we go. Welcome back, listeners. That was The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. We're now halfway through the show, and it's time to take your calls.
No calls.
I can't see any callers. Is it working properly, Poe?
It is the witching hour. Maybe everyone's gone to bed.
So, we're totally alone.
We could have lurkers.
What do you mean, lurkers?
People that lurk but never join in. They're probably out there right now.
You mean listeners, right?
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It touched me!
What touched you, Alice?
Something. On the bed.
It was probably just my foot.
You're not under the covers, Poe.
Strange. Nothing there.
There was.
It was me. That
Well,
isn't pretty.
thank you, lurkers.
We couldn't get scared without you.
Indeed. I'm getting a very strong sense of deja vu. What about you, Monroe?
If you mean, have I ever been in bed with someone expecting greatness and then been sorely disappointed, then yeah, I'm getting deja vu.
It's that positive attitude that brings all the donors to the yard. Speaking of, dear residents of August, please keep donating. Whatever you can afford. Let us keep making radio for you. There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
Bathroom.
Of course.
Freshen up, go back in, be a queen. Be a tired, hallucinating queen.
It's going to be jump scare, jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. No jump scare.
Munro, I need you to put this on.
I'll fall over if I put it on now.
Sit on the bed then.
This is please don't get me banned on Twitch.
I'm very trusting, you know.
It's a game I've made up. I think our listeners will enjoy it.
I don't think Twitch will. I swear to God, if you get me in trouble with Twitch game.
I'm going to put something in your hand, and you've got to guess what it
Oh
is.
God, don't get me banned on Twitch. Don't get me.
This game again.
But you're so good at it.
Are we live?
Yes.
Okay then. Go for it.
What the hell?
Ow! That's sharp, Poe.
I'm sorry, Eris. Put some pressure on it.
Can you take the blindfold off, please?
Just a sec. Almost done.
The fuck?
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do? Did you fall asleep? It's only been 12 hours.
12 hours?
Yes. You look like you've seen a ghost.
I had a nightmare.
Dreams and nightmares with Poe and Munro.
No. It was real.
Are you okay? Do you want to stop?
I'm fine.
Sleep deprivation, it can play tricks with the mind.
Yeah. I guess.
So, 15 minutes.
I need the bathroom. Again.
Again? Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping.
She doesn't love you.
Who are you?
You know who I am. It's Millicent.
I just need to make a call. It's broken. Why?
I'm not leaving you again.
Please leave. Now.
Make me.
What?
Edgar, you're being a terrible bore. Now why don't you come with me, like a good boy, and let me help you?
What? No.
Bad dreams. Just bad dreams. Nope. It's a door. A door. A door.
Ah, it was in the bleak December when each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor.
Did you miss me?
You're Lenore, aren't you? From the poem.
Yes. You changed my name.
For the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore.
Nameless here forevermore.
Why are you here?
Because you're dying, Poe. I'm here to collect you.
None of this is real, is it?
You need to sleep now.
I think that's probably the opposite of what I need to do.
Rest. Can't you hear them calling you?
I need to see Alice.
Murderer.
Definitely having a good time with this one.
Poe? Poe! Is that you? Poe? Oh, thank God. Where are we? What's happening? Is it a dream? What are you doing with that?
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
I can't believe you did that.
What?
Come with me.
Where? We've got 15 minutes.
Come with me.
All righty. Where we going, missus?
Poe? Are you really Poe?
Course, Governor. What's the jig?
Poe. This can't be happening. Poe?
Munro?
Who is she?
That's your question.
Yes, that's a bit strange, Alice. Perhaps should have led with, why are we tied up?
Well, I thought maybe you could ask that.
A lover's tiff, Edgar. This new one not up to snuff.
What's she talking about?
She thinks I'm the real Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, you are named after him.
I'm not Poe. I'm Poe.
What's the plan, Poe?
Get out.
Oh. That was easy.
What shall we do about him?
Leave him. He's a killer.
Alice?
It's okay. Do you hear that sound?
What sound?
Beep, beep, beep.
What is it?
An evil thing. Coming for you.
I love you, Alice.
Not dead. Only sleeping.
Stay with me, Alice.
I can. I'm waking. Poe! Poe!
Oh my god, did I just leave Poe to die? Oh my god. Right?
It's strange, him not being here. feel silly talking to myself. If he was here, he'd say, "The show must go on, Munro. Tell them what happened." Listeners, if you're squeamish, take a 5-minute coffee break. Now.
Well, this is Poe and Munro. Have I just basically got Munro for the next four
The rest of
episodes?
you? Last week, Poe and I were poisoned by carbon monoxide gases. A poor bird got stuck in our central heating flue and sadly passed away. There is no good news, but thanks to the insurance and the builder's negligence, our station is now fully funded. I'm not a selfish girl. Everything I do is for the good of others. But it always leaves me alone. I never killed those birds. I never fed those birds. I never put bird food in the flue. And I didn't kill Poe either. The doctor says he'll be fine. They just need to keep him in for a few more days' observation before they can let him out. Go and visit him. Oh, and listeners, one more thing. Radio August is my home now. And I'll do anything to protect it.
I need a drink. Okay, well, I didn't fuck up the timeline then.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watts had gone missing.
He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back. So what are you
Excuse
saying?
me.
We worked the case ourselves. You be good cop, and I'll be bad cop.
Yes, I'd like to report a kidnapping.
Yeah, I like her. She was in
What are we
Shape-Shifting
supposed
Detective.
to do?
I don't have it's between the dots. I just see the final picture.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Well, I'm already only at 43 minutes, so definitely probably end up... Oh, wow! I'm actually surprised about some of these percentages. So, 82% said... 82% selected to spook Monroe out of bed. 41% chose eyeliner, which is also what I chose. And 59% went, we'll choose the lipstick. Then... Oh, okay, so who are you going to call? I chose... I chose, obviously, touching the phone versus you chose to touch Millicent. I can't pronounce that. Then you got avoided the door knock, which is me, 67%, versus you confronted the not a door. And then on the escape plan, wow, 83% said, "Oh, I'm gonna escape with Monroe," versus 17% who went with Poe. And the toxic relationship, you left Poe sleeping, 65%. I would have thought it would be the other way around, but okay. Yeah, I'll probably end up finishing this in one sitting then, because I'm already at 45 minutes streaming, and unless this next episode takes like an hour, I think obviously I'll be just going through this whole thing now, which I'm fine with. Yeah, I do. I'm liking. I am definitely liking this. This is. I liked Shape-Shifting Detective, but there's definitely something more interesting about this. Even though this is definitely shorter, if I had to have a sequel to the Shape-Shifting Detective or this, I would choose this so far, and I haven't even finished this yet.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Caller on line 3.
Is that a bad thing?
I changed the number after Frankie. He's the only one that knows it.
Frankie's dead. We imagined all that.
So we take the call then? Who is it?
Hello?
He will die if you let him.
Frankie?
The boy... The order you do things is important. I've seen them all.
Is this a prank? Frankie's dead. Who is this?
Listen, just listen. She will lie to you. She will get away. She will kill the boy. You can't change that.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have the lines between the dots. I just see the final picture.
I don't like that, Poe.
Me neither. And here's Yvette on line 2.
I love your show.
Thanks, Yvette. I love your accent. What's your question?
My question is, do you care about people?
That's a strange question.
It's an AMA, Munro. Ask me anything literally means ask me anything.
Yeah, I know. But do we care about people? Yes, of course.
Speak for yourself, Munro. I'm an animal lover myself.
So you don't care about people?
No, I do care about people, just I care about animals more.
So you care about animals more than people?
Present company excluded, of course.
So that's a yes and a no.
Wait one moment, Yvette. So if I was crossing the road at the same time as a cute bunny, and you could only swerve and save one of us, you would choose the bunny?
I'd save you, obviously.
Well, that's reassuring.
I said I'd save you.
And how long did you have to think about it?
I like to consider things.
You have a split second.
Well, I wasn't timing it.
Fine. Save me or a cat?
You.
Oh, how long was that?
Sorry, I should have been quicker.
You should have.
I'm not a big cat fan.
Oh!
Does that answer your question, Yvette?
Yes, I think so. I do have another dilemma.
Maybe we can help, Yvette.
I'd rather not say on air.
That's all right. Happy to help. It's about time for a short break anyway.
Stay on the line, Yvette.
We'll be back in 5 minutes to answer more of your AMA questions. Until then, here's something slightly more interesting instead. We're off.
Yvette?
I've got a hostage.
A hostage?
He's a boy from August Eye.
Why is he a hostage, Yvette?
I had a crush on him. But he turned
That
out
voice
to be
sounds
a
familiar.
wizard.
So you kidnapped him?
No! I drugged his drink.
Is he okay, Yvette?
Not really. He has not woken up yet. But now that I've spoken to you, I'm probably just going to let him die. I like animals more than people anyway. Like Poe.
Yvette, I was joking with Munro.
Thank you for your help.
Did you get the number?
No, it's withheld.
Maybe she was joking.
We should call the police just in case. Tell them what was said.
Really? I'm not sure. I know it's a sensible thing to do. But what if it isn't?
How can it not be?
If it is a prank, we'll be wasting police time. If it isn't,
The police will take action.
this is the August police we're talking about here. That's 2 guys in DuPont drinking coffee and watching YouTube.
So, they're not busy then?
So they're useless. The kid will probably be dead by the time DuPont's finished his sandwich.
I'm calling the police.
Fine. But we still have to do something.
What do you suggest?
Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watson got missing.
Ah, yes, I remember. He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back.
What are the odds that Yvette has got Joe hostage?
Almost as high as Yvette not being her actual name.
I know the headmistress from the high school. Maybe we should talk to her.
Or maybe the parents. They asked for the story to be run.
Okay, let's meet the parents.
You have news about Joe?
Is Joe still missing?
Yeah, missing. Since yesterday.
We thought it was a prank, but we had a caller on the radio, a girl. She said she was holding Joe hostage.
No, she
Live
says
on
she...
the radio.
No, we were off air.
Good. Have you told the police?
Yes, of course.
And what do they say?
They're looking into it.
Oh, this is bad.
Calling the police?
Yes, calling the police. I just got a call a few minutes ago.
From a woman called Yvette?
She asked for money. And she said if I told the police, she'd kill Joe.
Ah, crap.
I'm so sorry, I had no idea.
I did try and stop you.
Mr. Watts, is there anything we can do?
Write me a check for £50,000.
That's a lot of money.
Why did she tell you she kidnapped Joe?
Maybe she's a fan of the show.
But surely she knows you called the police.
Then maybe it's a diversion.
What for?
Maybe Yvette's actually Joe's girlfriend. And they're pretending he's been kidnapped. So they can elope with the ransom money they've asked for.
Seems intricate.
I'm just trying to be positive.
Perhaps we could ask Mr. Watts some questions.
What do you want to know?
Can you tell us a bit about Joe?
He's good. He is good. He did a marathon last month to raise money for Dorothy May.
Dorothy May?
Yeah, she's an 80-year-old with an acoustic neuroma. He helped her with it. He mows the lawns for the old folks around here for free. He's really good.
Any reason someone might want to hurt him?
I've been thinking about this over and over again, and I just can't think of anyone who would.
Is this Joe?
Yeah, that's Joe.
Can we take this?
I'd rather you didn't. That's the only one I've got.
Sorry. Of course.
Do you think his dad killed him?
You think Joe's dead?
If Joe is dead, I bet his dad killed him.
He's just upset.
Why isn't he out looking for Joe himself?
He's probably over the limit.
He didn't seem that drunk.
Functioning alcoholic. I tried that on for a while.
Really?
We haven't got time. Come on.
Sorry, yes. What's next?
I think we should meet the head teacher now.
Where else is there to go?
Are we breaking and entering?
Did we break anything to get this far?
No. All the doors were open.
We could search the whole school.
Deserted schools are creepy.
Agreed. The register is for a Miss Clay, and Joseph Watts is one of her pupils. Where do you think Miss Clay resides?
Who knows? Maybe she's staying at August Guest House.
Sorry, it actually says here, August Guest House, room 6.
Oh.
Well, you did very well, my love.
Guest house it is then. Miss Gallagher owns it, doesn't she?
I have no idea who that is.
Oh, this is definitely a prequel then.
I'm gonna talk to Miss Gallagher. You find Miss Clay.
Why don't I talk to Miss Gallagher, and you find Miss Clay?
I don't trust you talking to other redhead.
Hello?
It's Alice. Alice Munro?
From the radio.
Yeah, from the radio.
What brings you here, Miss Monroe?
One of your guests, actually.
Well, I'm happy to chat, but you will need to help me strip.
Giggity.
Oh. Okay.
Oh god, am I gonna get banned on Twitch?
The bed.
I like your dress.
It matches my patience. Long and unyielding. If you go around the other side, I find that tends to work best. I'm assuming this is about Miss Clay. She is my only guest.
Yes, the school teacher. One of her pupils has gone missing. Well, being held hostage, actually.
Hostage?
We had a caller on the radio. Someone calling themselves Yvette said that they'd taken this boy, Joe Watts, hostage.
Watts? Oh, yes. The family's been in August for a long time. They manufacture and sell fireworks, of all things.
I love fireworks.
Ugh.
Whoops.
That metal in our drinking water makes my thyroid throb just thinking about it.
They're fun though, right?
If you're an unethical hedonist,
I will Google that when I get home.
do.
Did you ever meet Joe Watts?
Never met him. August High is a grammar school, though, isn't it? So, presumably, he's clever enough or rich enough to be there.
And Yvette?
Yvette. Yes, I did have an Yvette stay here last year. I think her family were just passing through, though. Her mother was an electrical engineer for a big television company. She did fix my reception, though. Do you think that's her?
Was she Britishy?
Oh, yes.
Britishy.
That quintessential accent of the United Kingdom.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
It's okay, Miss Monroe. I'm just teasing you. No, she was Russian.
Yvette had a French accent. If you think of anything that might help, please give me a call at the radio station.
Surely you want me to call the police if I notice anything?
I'd rather you called us first, if that's okay.
Do the police know what's going on?
They do. I just think that we have a better chance of finding Joe than they have.
Very well, then. I shall do as I'm told.
Thank you. I know we're gonna find him.
Well, I want to see more of her
I
anyway.
didn't get much out of Miss Clay. She said Joe was a litter bug.
So she's an eco-warrior.
Yes. I wish we could have recycled our meeting, actually. How was Miss Gallagher?
Kinda dominant. I liked her.
Maybe I shouldn't let you hang around with other redheads.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Let's circle back to this later. Did she say anything useful at all about Joe?
She said Joe's parents sold fireworks.
I suppose that could be useful. Anything else?
She said the only Yvette she knew was Russian, and an electrical engineer, so I'm guessing that's not our Yvette.
Did she say anything about Miss Clay?
Not really. I probably should have asked more questions. I got distracted.
Seems we're out of leads. I'm still up for visiting the headmistress again.
We could drill Miss Gallagher some more.
Give
Giggity.
it up, Alice.
I'm trying.
The headmistress, then?
Miss Gallagher?
I would like to see. Ooh, ooh, oh.
You can go on your own if you want to talk to Miss Gallagher again.
Okay, bye.
I see. I suppose I should visit Miss Clay, then.
Back again, Miss Munro.
Yes. How did you know?
I have ears and a gravel driveway. And I saw your reflection in the window.
We've hit a dead end with Joe.
Oh dear. Want to drive?
Sure.
Well, you're quite handy, aren't you?
I have my uses.
I wish you'd come for a chat earlier. I was laying screed in the garage.
Screed?
Cement flooring. Wish I'd got the self-leveling stuff now.
Hiding bodies.
Don't be silly. If I was going to do that, I'd use my industrial-grade meat mincer.
I probably shouldn't eat here.
Oh, no, you should. We've always got plenty of fresh meat in the freezer.
Perks of running a guest house, I guess.
Have you talked to Wes Marie Bolton?
Haven't even heard that name.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Don't you have a dishwasher anyway?
I did. He's under the screed.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I'd go see Wes Marie. 17 Hunger Lane. Perhaps Joe was one of the missing she talked about.
Let's hope not.
Miss Clay doesn't seem to know about anything, unless it's an eco issue.
Maybe you're just not prodding her in the right places.
You're welcome to talk to her, too.
We don't have time, Poe. The good news is Miss Gallagher gave me a name. Wes Marie Bolton.
Excellent. And the address to go with?
Hunger Lane.
Off
17.
Beaconsfield Drive. I know it.
People don't normally want to hear what I have to say.
We do. We want to hear about Joe Watts.
If I tell you what I think, I'll topple my meds.
Well, we don't want to get you in trouble. Just tell us what you can.
Don't be silly, Poe. We're not going to tell anyone. You can tell us anything. It's okay. You can trust us. We're from the radio.
Oh, wow. That makes it so much better.
It's Miss Clay. She ran this after-school club, Greenfly. I was in it. She made us make a list of those with the most environmental impact in our class. I did it. It was me. I made the list. Joe was third on it and the third person to go missing. You have to help him. You need to.
It's okay. We're gonna help. You just need to take a breath.
She'll have him in the woods. At Howe Park. You have to hurry. She'll kill him if they don't pay.
What does she want with the money?
If they pay, she donates the money to charity. It's gone too far.
And what if they don't pay?
I don't know. I left when I saw it.
What did you see, Rosemary?
Miss Clay. She was turning him into trees.
A dryad.
A what now?
A dryad. Someone who's part human, part tree.
We need to go.
How, Park?
Yeah. Where's Marie? Where's Marie? You did good. We're gonna save Joe. You wait here and we'll be back.
Am I saving Joe or am I going to fuck this up? This one has definitely been longer than the last.
Joe!
Joe!
Joe?
Joe! Joe!
Nope. Looks like he's dead.
We're too late, Alice.
No. No. This is all our fault.
He wasn't eaten. He was murdered.
We think Miss Clay had something to do with it.
Vet, she's the one the police should be finding. Do you have her voice recorded?
Yes, we record all incoming calls.
Do the police have it?
I already sent it over. I'm sure they're working on it.
I guess I'd better go and identify Joe's body. Or whatever's left of him.
August's wolves pretty much eat anything. One time, there was a whole
Jesus,
of
Poe.
children and...
Poe, I think you can save that story for another time.
Of course. Sorry. We're sorry for your loss. We'll see ourselves out.
Frankie gave us a warning. Did he know?
I'm having a hard time with this whole Frankie thing.
Where do you think Miss Clay is? No one can find her.
Far away from August, I should imagine.
I feel responsible.
Don't. It's not like you made all the decisions that led to Joe's death.
Oh
If
boy.
they ever invent a time machine, I'm coming back and I'm saving Joe.
Good luck with that. Maybe he was always doomed.
That's gloomy.
Fate and destiny, Munro. Can't always be changed.
We never found out who Yvette was either.
Some things will always remain a mystery, Munro.
Attends, Yvette. Un moment, maman. J'ai fait mes devoirs.
She will lie. And,
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro.
We have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves. Munro, are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
okay. Oh, ow. Ah.
I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Just a sec. Just gonna take a quick, not even a break, just wanna take a drink and stuff. Okay, hopefully you can hear me again. I'm just going to make sure before I do anything else. Yep, okay. That's fine. So yes, obviously, oh jeez. Let's look at, English. Let's have a look at our percentages. We got, you took Frankie's call, 79%. You saved Munro, 72%. You chose to solve the case alone, or you chose to call the police. I chose to call the police, 29%. I visited Joe's dad first. That's 40%. Violet or Clay? I obviously chose Violet. Twice. You chose to help Violet dry up, which is obviously the second choice. I'm guessing if I'd chosen Clay, there would be a different choice with a different percentage. And then... yeah, fair enough. Okay, these percentages are roughly close, with the exception of the first... well, actually, yeah, just the first three then. Because... oh, actually, no, you know what? Never mind. They are all over the place. Okay, so, let's see. I'm only at an hour and 13 on my stream, so I'll probably continue on, probably just finish this whole game in one sitting. Okay, 1 second. Just wanted to check to see what that was. Should be. Hang on. Okay, well, it's not working, so I'll just leave that alone for now. So yes, obviously, next episode, which obviously looks like it's going into Dr. Decker, which I've only partially played, but I do know the different endings for that. So this is episode 4, I think. So there's only 3 more of these left, and they've all been about 20 minute ish.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro. Maybe we should have a safe word.
If you're worried,
I'm worried I won't like it.
then we should definitely have. What do you think, Miss Baratsky?
It's Madame.
I'm sorry, Madame Baratsky.
You must feel relaxed. So if a safe word would help, then yes.
What should it be?
Clown.
I thought that was a leprechaun.
Thanks, Raspy.
Raspy?
That's what Poe calls him.
It's how he talks. Places, everyone. And we're live in 3, 2... Welcome back. As promised, listeners, we have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky is a past life regression therapist who claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves, from ancient Egyptian concubines to Cold War spies. Welcome, Madame Baratsky.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, it wouldn't be our show without my better and more beautiful half. Say hello, Munro.
Hello, Munro.
Munro has bravely volunteered to be put to sleep by Madame Baratsky this evening.
You make it sound like euthanasia.
She's going to wake you up again. Aren't you?
Of course.
Remind me again why you couldn't do it, Poe?
Dodgy knee.
In just a
Dodgy
moment,
knee.
Baratsky will put Munro into a trance.
I prefer hypnotic state.
They're the same thing.
Into a hypnotic state. And we'll ask her to describe what she sees. Later on, we'll be taking your calls. Have you lived before? Do you remember any past lives? Or is it all just a money-making racket? Let us know. Munro,
Yes, Poe?
are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
Let's hope you were reborn ready. Madame Baratsky, take it away.
Now, Miss Munro, please relax. Close your eyes and focus on the sound of my voice. Listen to nothing else but my voice.
Madame Baratsky has started the regression process.
Focus on your arms. Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you. Good. She is fully relaxed and suggestible. Now you have crossed into a life you have lived before. Do you remember who you are?
Yes.
Munro says she can remember a previous life.
Shh. Do not rush. Let the world come to you. Let it reveal itself to you. Let the world envelop you. Step into the world and become your former self. Now tell me what you see.
Poe stabbing a man. Dr. Decker.
I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Sure, why not?
Being right. It's a gift and a burden. Where's Dr. Decker? He's gone sailing. Weird. I've been coming here for months, and I don't really know anything about him.
Is that Poe and Munro in a painting behind
What
you?
did he tell you about me? Relationships are hard, especially with my condition. Let's play a game, Doctor.
Okay, we're already playing one. It's called Dark Knights with Poe and Munro.
You're very accommodating for a therapist. You think of something, and I'll get it. You're thinking about waves, like the ocean. Don't say anything. I mean, you haven't said anything since you arrived. Do you believe me now? That I can read your mind? Good. You believe me? I lose a lot of friends right about
Now.
now. Something happened at work. The dry cleaner's in town. I can't switch it off. As soon as I lock eyes with a person, I get their thoughts. I'd like to be a brain surgeon, but I didn't apply myself enough. I am pretty nimble with an iron, though. Anyway, there's this guy who walks in with a suit. It's got a stain on the trousers near the zipper. And all he's thinking when he drops them off is, Sharon can't pick these up, Sharon can't pick these up.
So he's had an
he
affair.
starts screaming at me that he needs the hour service or he'll have me fired. So I call the manager. My manager is also called Sharon, so it gets a bit confusing. I call Sharon over anyway. Sharon! Sharon! This guy's face is a picture, but he's holding it together. Sharon comes over preoccupied. She's thinking about the washing machines. She is the manager, so she normally does that, but this time was different. She was thinking about Nisha spinning away in one of them. The dry cleaning machines are big. You can fit someone in quite easily. You could probably fit a small person into a normal washing machine, actually, if they really tried. Anyway, the store manager hears shouting and comes over. The customer, let's call him Ed, says that we shouldn't be advertising something we can't deliver. Says he's a lawyer and he'll sue us. The store manager, whose name I intentionally forget, says he'll sort it out. Sharon, in the meantime, has gone ashen. I don't know if Ed's a lawyer or not. That's not the important part. Ed finally gives in, throws his suit at me, and leaves. The manager looks at me and says, "Can you work your magic hands over his trousers?" He's thinking of me topless, in a hot tub, but with way bigger breasts. And some other things I'd rather not remember. Knowing people's thoughts eats your soul. Ed's trousers have the stain. Keep up, Doctor. Anyway, I take it round back to start working on it. And that's when I see her. Nisha. Like a ragdoll in a hurricane.
Ugh.
Just spinning inside this big machine. Her face smashing against glass and metal. Blood pouring out of every opening. She's a mess.
Okay.
Can you see any jewelry? A ring, maybe?
Yes. A ring.
Good. I need you to get it for me. Do you understand?
I understand.
Well, this is fascinating, August. We'll be back with more of Munro's past life in just a moment. What's going on?
I'm helping Alice uncover her past.
Why does she need to get this ring?
Oh, it's just a technique I use.
I think you should bring her back now.
It would be dangerous at this point.
Then do it at whatever point it won't be.
Quiet. I'm trying to concentrate.
This one's been trippy. I mean, they've all been pretty trippy anyway.
Nisha kissed me once, so... I saw Nisha's body in the machine. Her eyes were still open,
Yeah.
crying blood. But I looked into them and there was peace. Nothing else. Just peace. What did Nisha think about? Nisha thought about Jared a lot. She hated him, but she also wanted to sleep with him at the same time. It's pretty common. I'm sure there's an interesting scientific term for it.
It's called hate fucking.
You think Nisha loved him? I've read a lot of minds. I'm still not sure what love looks like. Who would want to kill Nisha? I guess Sharon? She was tried and convicted, so... Sharon's in a psychiatric hospital now. Sharon's fingerprints were all over the machines. And her husband was having sex with Nisha. That's all the jury needed. Nobody saw her do it, though. She just didn't have a good enough lawyer. People with money get away with murder all the time, though. Don't they? Is there anything rich people can't buy? Nisha worked for Sharon as a housemaid. That's how she met the husband. It's so cliche. Nisha was desperate for money, and he was desperate for attention. I never told anyone this, but Nisha charged Sharon's husband for sex. I mean, she said she would have done it anyway, but since there was a chance of getting paid, I don't think Sharon knew. Would you pay someone to have sex with you, Doctor? People pay people to have sex with them all the time. Just not with money. They do it expecting love, or
Favors.
opportunity, time,
Yeah.
companionship, or orgasms. Nisha was good at cleaning. What can I say? Often I'd go to the back of the machines to hoover the lint trays out, and Nisha was there with Jared, hoovering away already. They arrested Sharon for Nisha's murder. Sentenced to 18 years. One for each of Nisha's. Is that enough? Maybe murder should be punishable by death.
I disagree.
You think people can change? Maybe. Maybe I can change.
Why do you want to change?
I watched the trial from the gallery. Not many people made eye contact with me, but Sharon did. She wanted to die. Really die. I don't think she killed Nisha. Sharon's defense. She said Jared killed Nisha. The Umbrella Man. Jared's the Umbrella Man. It's a nickname. We were on a works do and it started raining, and then Jared pulls out this tiny umbrella out of nowhere and then gets handsy with any girl stupid enough to duck under it. Hence, Umbrella Man. I did see Sharon once after the trial. She didn't talk. But But in her head, all I could see was Nisha going round and round. Her mind was literally stuck like a broken record.
Oh.
They closed down the store for a while so the real cleaners could come in. They got rid of all the blood. It wasn't just blood. Her skull had split open and was grating against the metal drum.
Oh.
Some of her teeth.
Oh, that's gross.
Sorry, Doctor. What did you want to know? Perk. Perchloroethylene. It's what they use in dry cleaning machines. But Nisha didn't drown. The spin cycle broke her spinal cord, so she was paralysed for a few minutes while her face mashed into everything. Shock probably got her first. Yeah, dry cleaning machines have huge locks. There's no way of shutting yourself in. You really have to get a friend to help. Or manager.
That seems odd. The only way to have gotten in is if someone obviously helped you. But the only way you would willingly get in if someone helped you is...
Sharon's fingerprints were the only ones on the machine. Actually, hers and Nisha's. The police thought she'd struggled against the machine trying to fight Sharon. Nobody heard anything though. I told you about the Umbrella Man. She hated him. But in a lady doth protest too much kind of way. Maybe he killed her. Nisha was asking for it, wasn't she? I mean, if your partner's cheating on you, you murder their fling, right? Exactly. She'd have killed her husband for sure. Why start with Nisha? It doesn't make any sense. I think Jared killed Nisha. I'm allergic to nuts. Is this definitely normal milk? The milk's a bit funny? Maybe it's on the turn.
I used the clown word.
Clown.
Munro, you're back.
Oh.
She can't hear you.
What's wrong with her?
You can go in after her. Just sit down, please.
How can I go in after her? I'd have to get in her brain.
I'm very good at what I do. Sleep. There's a good boy.
Jared, the Umbrella Man. He's weird, like a spider. Sharon ducked under his umbrella that time, and his hands slithered around her body and kind of rested under her breast. Everyone knew he was touching it. Sharon just gave a weak smile and wriggled away. I tried to read his mind, but
nothing there.
it was like a stereogram. His facial expression didn't change. Nothing. It was like he was wrapping his arms around his prey. He didn't seem to be particularly enjoying touching her breast, just for science. Jared's mind was a mess of coloured dots that didn't make any sense. I never knew what he was thinking, ever. There's only one other person I know that's like that. Yep, Dr. Decker. His mind's also mush. I actually came here today to tell him that I don't want any more sessions. He creeps me out. I already said that Jared killed Nisha, or something did. Do you believe in the supernatural?
Yes.
Jared killed Nisha. I don't think I'm safe here. I saw it happen, but I couldn't tell the police. They were in the back room, Jared and Nisha. They were kissing. And then she opened the door to the machine. She just got in. And Jared, he shut it. He didn't have fingers. He had... I can't. And the kiss. His tongue. It was a giant worm. And it just slithered from his mouth into hers. I tried to catch Nisha's eye. But it wasn't her. It took her over so quickly. Its thoughts.
So we've got a parasite.
Dr. Decker said that if I can imagine another world, I can move myself into it. Just dream myself away. Become someone else. Someone people love. Someone beautiful.
Like Alice
Someone who
Munro.
isn't me. What do you think, Doctor? Can I just dream myself away?
You shouldn't, but you probably can.
I'll stay here then. And hope Jared doesn't find me. The Umbrella Man.
You've got to stop the Umbrella Man.
Agent X.
What? What did you say? I'm Agent X, aren't I?
In an hour, you'll wake. As if from some...
Oh my god.
And I'll be gone. That should cover it. See myself out.
Dr. Decker.
On that note, Here's a message from our sponsor that you're sure to enjoy. Police are looking for Miss Buratsky. It's a shame she didn't stick around.
Was she even licensed?
She came highly recommended.
From who?
Herself, when she knocked on the door yesterday morning.
You let a complete stranger take over my body?
I didn't know what she was going to do.
I feel so violated. I can't even tell our listeners.
We were robbed. She literally took my wallet and your purse.
I know. That was everything I had.
And that wasn't all she took.
What else is gone?
My adoption papers.
What?
My adoption papers are missing.
I didn't know you were adopted.
Well, I am. I'm not ashamed to say it.
How did you get
Sorry,
those?
I wasn't suggesting that.
It's unsettling when someone takes something so personal.
Just who does she think she is?
A past lives travel agent who robbed us whilst we were dreaming.
But it wasn't a dream. You were there. You and me.
Yes, just like Wizard of Oz. Maybe the reason the people looked familiar is because you made it all up yourself.
So, are we dreaming now or is this real? I can't tell anymore.
Want me to give you a squeeze?
No, this is real.
How can you be so sure?
Because in my dreams you're much more of a charmer.
And richer, I'd imagine.
Too soon, Poe. Too soon. Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. You're live on air, Line 1.
There was an animal in the road, howling, like a wolf.
He said it was a hairy animal.
Size of a man.
And the moon was full. We're going werewolf hunting.
I'm Casper Light. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane. I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Alright. Okay, so these are interesting percentages, but I just wonder what would have changed if I had selected anything different. That was a really weird episode, because it's basically a Dr. Decker episode, except for it wasn't Dr. Decker. And obviously, even in Dr. Decker, you don't play Dr. Decker, it's slightly different. But, yeah, that was an interesting one. So, obviously, oh wow, I'm in the majority about picking the clown. I was the only one, I'm in the minority when it comes to picking the coffee. Everyone seems to be roughly, well, 41% chose waves, 44% chose square, and 15% chose a triangle. Do you think murder should be punishable by death? 61%. And I obviously chose you think people can change? 39%. Justice for all. You think rich people can get away with murder? Is what I selected. Definitely sort of seems like it sometimes. You think rich people can't avoid justice? But so real life speaking, I do feel like rich people get away with stuff more than, you know, non-rich people. Honest exchange, you can't pay. You would pay someone to have sex with you. I didn't select. I selected. You wouldn't pay someone to have sex with you for 70%. You would murder your partner's fling, 35%. You wouldn't murder your partner's fling, 65%. and obviously 53%, sorry, went with believe in the supernatural versus 47 who didn't. So okay, I don't know what really changes to happen with these games. Obviously, I want to get all the trophies. I'll find out hopefully. But yeah, we're just gonna finish this in this one sitting, as it were. I'm at nearly an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 50 minutes even. So, what, 40 minutes left to finish 2 more episodes? Also, I have found that this game is not nearly as broken as Shape-Shifting Detective was, which when I played it, 2 years ago? 3 years ago, whatever it was, I would always have to keep quitting out of the game because it would just get stuck at certain points. But obviously that hasn't happened with this so far.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
Again, Munro? It's only been a week.
I know.
I just can't stop myself.
What is it this time?
I've been taking too many selfies.
Well, they say pride cometh before a fall.
Which is why I won't do it on a cliff.
This isn't much of a confession, Munro. Haven't you got something more scandalous?
We murdered someone.
Seen the selfies.
Sounds like Munro's beyond saving. But what have you been up to, August? It's time to come clean in. Confession booth.
Now remember, callers, no last names, no strings attached, and no consequences. Just call in to confess and let us absolve you of all of your sins.
It's cheaper than therapy.
And almost as effective.
This isn't blasphemous, is it, Munro?
Technically not.
I hope not.
Excellent. Oh, we have a caller on line 1.
Line 1, you're through to the confession booth.
Oh yeah, it's me.
You're live on air, Line 1. What's your name?
Oh, Beck.
Welcome, Beck. Spill forth the burning secrets of your tormented soul.
He means, what do you want to confess?
I, crashed my boss's car.
Oh,
no.
Whoops.
That's terrible. Were you hurt?
No, but the car was, totaled. It was a Rolls. Oh.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, how did it happen? Were you swerving to avoid something?
Yeah, there was an animal in the road. It was, really hairy. Must have been, a bear or something else, because it was huge.
A hairy bear?
As big as a human. Honestly, maybe bigger. I remember because it was a full moon.
What happened to the animal?
I ran off. I don't think it was hurt, but I did hear howling.
Howling?
Yeah, like a wolf. Like, ow. Well, that was terrible, obviously, but like a wolf.
Wow, that sounds mysterious, doesn't it, Poe?
It does indeed.
Thank you for your confession, Beck.
Yes, thank you, Beck. It sounds like you're still traumatized by your experience, but I'm glad you weren't physically hurt. Father Poe says, you are forgiven.
Except for maybe the insurance.
And we'll be back for more confessions after this message.
Well, that was kind of strange, wasn't it, Poe?
Yes, although I get the feeling he was angling for something.
Really? Seemed genuine to me. You don't think... No, I'm being silly.
You're not being silly, Alice. I suspect he was trying to make us think the same thing.
He said it was a hairy animal.
Size of a man.
And the moon was full. You don't think there could be werewolves in August, do you?
It does seem unlikely.
Poe, you're not going to believe this, but there's a full moon tonight. Maybe we should leave early and check it out.
Don't you have other plans? It's your birthday tomorrow.
I wasn't planning on having an early night.
Poor Gwendolyn. Welcome back, listeners. This is Dark Nights with Poe.
And Munro.
And we're in the confession booth.
The confession booth.
Line 2, you're through to Father Poe.
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
What is your name, child?
Casper.
And what dark anguish burns your mortal soul, Casper?
He means, what would you like to confess?
Nothing. There's actually something else I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Off the air.
Well, you'll have to wait a little while, Casper, until after the show.
Well, I could wait until then, but that might not give you enough time.
Time for what?
To save yourself.
Well, you're in luck, Casper, as I have a story queued up. Listeners will be back in a few minutes after this spooky tale. Okay, Casper. It's just us now.
What are we saving ourselves from this time?
Don't go to Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane.
Well, we might be. The werewolf, remember?
Yes, you are. But you shouldn't.
And why is that, Casper?
Because it will be the last time anyone sees you.
Why?
I can't give details, but something bad will happen if you go to Wolf Lane tonight.
You know, if you want us to take you seriously, perhaps elaborate on the something bad will happen bit.
There's a billion other places you could go, and I'm just asking you to avoid one. But if you have a death wish, go to Wolf Lane.
Is that a death threat, Casper?
No. This is your future. Trust me. I know.
Because you have a time machine?
Because I was there when it happened.
Well, we're certainly putting the dark in dark nights tonight, August.
Maybe we should stop taking calls.
Nonsense, Munro. What would this show be without the heady mix of terror and titillation provided by our horror?
Well, this radio host has been titillated enough for one night, which is good, because it's time for Betty Buys. Sweet dreams, August. Thank you for listening.
Yes, and remember, don't have
nightmares.
With Poe and Munro.
So what do you think?
I think it's only a matter of time before Casper tries to kill us.
He's just an attention seeker.
So am I. I'm not trying to kill anyone, though.
So, what do you want to do about it?
I don't know. He didn't really threaten us, so probably doesn't warrant getting the police involved.
Are you sure?
No. I just wish... I wish we could have one simple, uneventful, boring night.
I don't think you'd like boring, Miss Munro.
You're right.
At some
Which
point...
is why we're going werewolf hunting.
Casper didn't put you off?
No.
At some point, I'm going to have to watch the,
You want to do it twice as hard.
Really? Well, definitely don't do the whistle swinger again.
You like the whistle swinger, don't you?
No.
It's twice as hard.
We're not going to make it out of here if you keep talking like that.
No, I was going to say, I need to watch the Dark Nights with Poe and Munro Christmas special I know exists.
It would be foolish to rule it out altogether. I know it's almost your birthday, but, well, a full moon waits for no man.
Or werewoman.
Exactly.
I guess it could be romantic. You and me, huddled in the car,
Looking at the stars? They say Wolf Lane's the best place in August for stargazing.
Do they?
There's hardly any light pollution.
That must be why the werewolves like it.
What about you-know-who?
I've told her I'll be late.
Just late?
Well, we'll see.
You go ahead. I need to check something.
Who are you calling?
Hi. Sorry, 1 minute.
Okay, I'm going.
Hi, it's Munro. No, you're great. Totally convincing. Yeah. We'll see you soon. Oh?
It's all right, Alice.
You don't need to do that. It's not a hold-up.
I beg to differ.
This is for your own protection.
Who are you?
I'm Casper Light. I'm...
From the show? You just called into our radio show.
Oh no. I must have come back again.
Are you okay?
No. This means I've already failed.
What is it you want exactly?
I work for a company called Coit Industries. They do experimental stuff.
A scientist?
No, I'm Eminem.
The rapper?
The rapper?
Mishaps and malfunctions. We clean up messes. I'm here to save you.
Save us from what?
Disassembly? You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane. You told us not to when you called, so we're going straight home. Isn't that right, Munro?
Yeah. I'm so tired.
See? There's no need for any of this.
Please, put the gun down.
I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake. Don't try it.
Maybe call it a bomb threat there then. I mean, it's a bad idea, but...
Okay.
So when he goes back in time and you select paper or whatever...
Back you go.
Where are we?
Are you okay?
I wonder if I could have won that.
We're in the sound booth at the studio.
Why?
I don't know. He's locked us in. I've tried the door already.
Is there another way out?
Death? I'm assuming Casper will let us out when he's done with us.
Happy birthday to me.
You said you wanted to try something different this year.
I'm sorry I had to do that. It's to keep you safe. I work for a company called Coit Industries. We specialize in speculative technology. I say we. The science team do the heavy lifting. I'm just M&M. Mishaps and malfunctions. It's my job to clean up the results. Normally, I don't intervene. Just let it happen, then clear up. But people will still be listening to you years from now because I've saved you.
So, the whole werewolves thing.
I didn't want to wake up alone.
I don't get it.
Let's face it, birthday or not, you'd have gone home to your wife after the show. I know you'd have stayed late and we'd have had some fun, but eventually you'd leave. Like you always do.
Munro.
I just wanted someone to wake up with. To wish me happy birthday and give me a hug.
But what's that got to do with Wolf Lane?
Nothing. It doesn't matter now. Maybe if you get a time machine, you'll find out.
Okay, it's like this. Around midnight, you're on Wolf Lane. At the same time, an organization I can't name is testing an experimental weapon. The test glitches, you get fried, and M&M are called in for disposal. Because it's not your normal run-of-the-mill explosion. Tomorrow, the news spreads that you've vanished. You're never found. Time travel is Coit's most profitable service. The key is subtlety. You don't use it to kill Hitler. You use it to manipulate election results, justify wars, or in my case, rescue 2 local radio hosts so you can keep listening to their show. You're welcome, by the way.
What?
Let us out! Let us out!
No point yelling, Munro. It's soundproof, in and out.
Fine. Let's use our mind power to open the door.
So that is how the world ends. You didn't hear it from me.
I didn't hear anything.
I wish you'd say something. I'm just gonna go. I'll leave it another minute just to be safe, though. Good luck, Poe and Munro.
Did I just open that with my mind?
Try locking it again.
Or we could just leave.
Yes, best not to mess with telekinesis. Ladies first.
Thanks, Poe. Let's hope Casper isn't out there.
Wait. Sorry, I forgot. There's still time to go to Wolf Lane if you'd like.
You're driving.
You're live on air, Line 1. What should we call you?
Oh yeah, it's me. Whoa, hey! Hang up! Help! He's got a gun! Hang up!
Beck?
Don't! I can't let you tell them where to go. Don't! Don't!
Beck? Beck?
What? Did he go back in time and shot himself?
On dark nights.
Oh! Oh!
Radio August treasure hunt.
He went back in time, killed...
Good news. Munro only has one more capsule to plant.
Don't worry, you'll not be hungry for much longer.
That's actually pretty cool.
If you can fall out of love, we can fall out of here.
She doesn't want you to get out. She wants to eat souls.
Dark nights.
That actually was a clever twist. Oh, I could have won at rock, paper, scissors. That's interesting. That's actually... No, it's not bad. Okay, so 53% went, we'll choose vanity. 47% said they chose Lost. 44% chose you let Monroe lead back, which is what I selected. 56 said we'd let Poe question back. Then Hail Mary, you cut Casper's call 32%. 68% you kept Casper on the line. And then you got fist fight. You won the rock, paper, scissors, or you lost the rock, paper, scissors. Now 68% actually won it. I lost it. It was 32%. And then rock, paper, scissors. I chose paper first. 44%. So I wonder if I could do. I wonder if it's random or if I selected scissors. I'll have to play this again just to get the other trophies. Okay, I think this is just one more episode then. If that was episode 5, this should be episode 6. It's definitely felt like 6 episodes. Whether they are relatively connected to each other, I wouldn't have said they were. But they semi-reference things that happened in the previous episodes.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
This has been like a fever dream, if I'm honest.
Extraordinary. A wish, you say? Let me think. I wish that Alice Munro never stops.
Oh, that's
loving
creepy.
me.
That's creepy.
How does it work? It's magic. Yes. Some kind of sensor.
Go on. Ask it something.
Okay. What time is it?
The equinox.
Huh. I believe it is.
Sometimes she's cryptic.
You look familiar. Were you in Sherlock? I'll have to look that
How
up.
about this then, Rose? What's the square root of 1,296?
She's confused. I'll do a reboot.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's wonderful. I'm sure August will love it.
Museums aren't what they used to be.
Maybe it's
No.
not him.
They're much rarer than ever before.
Too kind. Let me get those prizes for you.
Of course. Happy to help.
Let's call it payment for that wish.
No, maybe it's not him.
Yes. Munro will be pleased with my wish.
36.
Oh. Are you looking for the body buried?
Good luck, little feller. Treasure buried. Remind me why this is my job again?
You have smaller fingers than me, Munro, and you can get into smaller spaces.
So it's nothing to do with you having the warm, cozy studio then?
Absolutely not. How many capsules to go?
Are we getting paid for this?
It's marketing, Munro. Promoting the museum makes us look good.
I suppose any publicity is good publicity. I've got one left.
Good work, Munro. Going live in 3, 2... Welcome back, listeners. Good news. Munro only has one more capsule to plant.
That's right, Poe. I'm almost done. And then our listeners can start trying to find them.
Yes, thanks to the generosity of August Museum, you could find a buried treasure. Tell them what's in the capsules, Munro.
Only the best
Drugs.
treasure of all, Poe. A free family ticket to August Museum.
And that's not all. One lucky capsule has a secret treasure in it, hidden by the curator himself.
I wonder what that is, Poe.
Perhaps it's edible, like fine caviar.
Great. I've been hiding fish eggs.
Did one of them feel different to the others, Munro?
No, not really.
Well, handle them carefully, in case they open a portal to another world.
Could do with one.
Okay then, sounds like Munro is getting a little frosty. Time for these words from our sponsors. Remember, Munro, if you speak with a smile, people know you're smiling.
I hate you. Does that sound happy?
Actually, yes, it does. You can tell what shape your mouth is in.
Dehydrated.
Oh, I love this game so far. I think so far this is almost the end of it.
I think I'm gonna keep this last one, Poe.
But we're supposed to be hiding all 10.
I know, but we could give it away live on air.
I suppose. Okay. Bring it back with you then.
On my way.
Welcome back, listeners. It's time to find the treasure. Get the geocaching app. Search for hashtag Poe and Munro, no spaces, and join the hunt. If you see Munro, tell her dinner's in the dog.
Because you cooked it.
I'm an exceptional cook. Munro, on the other hand, burns everything.
Like our friendship.
Sorry, Munro. You know I love you, really. Let's have a little break whilst Munro gets back to the studio.
Good luck, August.
Yes, good luck.
Maybe the thing gives you the opposite of what you wished for.
Don't worry, Rose. You'll not be hungry for much longer.
Sorry about the mood. It just felt lonely.
You're not alone, Alice. You've got me.
I don't know, do I?
Of course you do. You know how much I care for you.
And your wife?
It's complicated, you know that.
The thing is, I'm not sure it is.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I'm just tired, I guess.
What we have is special. The most special thing.
And your marriage?
It's Schrodinger's marriage. I'm simultaneously married and not married at the same time.
No, Poe, you're married. There's a piece of paper that states exactly where you are at this current point in time.
Alice, we're going live.
Let me.
3, 2...
Welcome back to Radio August's Treasure Hunt, sponsored by August Museum. Earlier today, I placed 9 capsules in and around town for you lovely listeners to find, and one of them was sealed by the curator himself. Find that capsule and you'll win a hot dinner date with me, Alice Munro.
That's... What if it's a girl?
Oh.
Even better.
I hadn't thought about that. I would love that, actually.
Did you mean hot dinner as in the food is hot? Or a hot date?
Well, I suppose that depends on who wins, doesn't it, Poe?
Astounding. Munro is offering a dinner date with the first person who finds the curator's capsule. Good luck, I suppose.
Oh, and spoiler alert, I wasn't that great at hiding them. Finding them should be easy.
Much like getting a date with you, then.
You could try to find it yourself, Poe.
But I already have so much of you already, Munro.
Oh, look. We have our first caller.
Hello, it's Eric. Eric Planner.
Hello, Eric. What's happening?
Oh my God. Hi, Monroe.
Hi, Eric.
I am such a big fan.
Oh, I'm doing a heart shape with my fingers, but you can't see it.
I found a capsule.
Which one?
Outside the doctor's surgery, underneath the bench.
That's one of ours. Crack it open, Eric, and let us know what's inside.
Okay.
Well, while Eric's trying to work out what he's won, tell us more about the doctor's surgery, Munro.
Okay. It's a general practice. I don't actually go there, but I'm sure it's very nice.
Where do you go?
I haven't needed to see a doctor since I got to August. I'm more of a holistic girl anyway.
Okay, let's put a pin in that then. I wonder how Eric's doing.
Eric? Eric, what did you find?
Eric?
I can't hear anything, Poe.
Maybe his phone ran out of battery.
Weird. Shall we take the next one? And we'll be back on the hour with the next August update.
Until then, stay safe, August.
And don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh dear.
I don't like the sound of that.
I just remembered I made a wish today.
What did you wish for?
It was trivial. I honestly can't remember.
Did it have anything to do with these capsules?
The curator did say something about the capsules being payment for the wish.
And you're telling me this now?
It just seemed like a little bit of fun at the time. The painting was talking.
You made a wish with a talking painting.
Now you're saying it, that does sound a little suspicious, doesn't it?
You think?
Maybe I should go and see the curator again.
I want to see what's in the capsule.
Monroe, it could be dangerous.
That's my middle name, honey. Where are we, Poe?
I don't know. But wherever we are, it looks pretty old.
Oh.
I wonder why we're here.
What did you wish for?
Yes.
Go on.
I wished that you'd never stop loving me.
Hello, Miss Munro, Mr. Pope. This is your wish.
Are you Rose? Where are we?
We're here.
Debating.
That's funny, Rose. Where's here?
Enigunapate.
Nowhere.
Can you let us out, please?
No. You must love him.
No, I'd get banned on Twitch.
Let us out, or you're getting a smack, young lady.
Please don't hear kids on TV.
Poe?
Don't risk it. We need to work out what's going on.
Adios, amigos.
How do we get out?
I don't think we're meant to, Alice. This is my wish.
Well, it's not my wish. How do I get out?
Maybe there's something we can use in this room.
What are you looking for?
I don't know.
That sounds lovely.
It's supposed to be relaxing, to help you meditate.
Can it open a doorway?
Only to one's mind.
Oh, that was a back out. I thought that was like a secret compartment or something. That card seems important.
The furniture and decoration in this place are eclectic.
What does eclectic mean again?
Diverse. A mix. It's basically an interior designer's nightmare.
That's what I studied at college.
Interior design?
Yeah. I thought I'd decorate the apartments of the rich and famous when I got older.
And did you?
No. I was usually doing the walk of shame from them.
Nice image.
Girls gotta make mistakes. What are you gonna do with that? Pick the lock?
There is no lock. Because there is no door.
If we're spending eternity here, I hope the menu's a la carte.
Do we need to eat? I'm not hungry.
I'm not hungry either.
That's unusual for you.
What are you trying to say, Poe?
Nothing, just, you, tend to graze a lot.
Are you calling her fat?
Like a cow?
I love the way you eat.
Ugh.
I'm getting crabby.
Pun intended.
No.
Okay, nothing else there.
Do you think time passes differently here?
I'm assuming we're both asleep, so yeah.
Perception is reality, though.
So you think this is real?
Who knows? Sometimes it's better not know.
That's what my mom used to say. She never told me anything.
I've never met your mother.
Let's just say she's dead.
Is she?
Perception is reality, Poe.
Yes, I had that coming. What didn't she tell you?
Relatives dying. Her and Dad divorcing. Dad dying. Her remarrying. The list goes on, really.
That's awful. I never knew about those things.
It's okay.
Just having
Time
some
passes.
skills. Just having some skills.
Do you think you look like your mother when you get older?
I hope not.
I don't suppose you have a picture of her, do you?
Oh, gross.
Sorry, got carried away. I'll keep looking. You know, I collected antique vases at one point.
Did they look like that?
No, they were very expensive. One-of-a-kind treasures.
Like me?
Yes, exactly like you.
What made you stop?
Breakage. We need to find a proper sponsor for Radio Orphans.
I'll add it to the list, along with getting out of here.
It's not just your responsibility. Money is evil, isn't it?
Only if you don't have it.
Only if you do have it.
Get me out of here and I'll show you a good time without money.
Do you think she's watching us, Rose?
I don't know. I'm just sitting here looking pretty.
You're doing an excellent job. I'm letting the side down, as per usual.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Leave that to me.
There's nothing else on this shelf. Let's just go back to the first one I looked at.
Maybe if we set fire to the place, she will set us free.
That's not really an experiment I'd be into. She'd probably just let us burn.
Well, that would be one way out.
And all that's left is the seashell.
Do you remember Huntington Beach?
Yeah. You refused to go into the sea or take off your shoes.
And as a consequence, I got shoes full of sand.
You should take my advice more often.
Hindsight's 20/20, Munro.
Didn't see this coming.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
What happened?
I thought if I hit you over the head, Rose would see that I didn't love you anymore and it would break the wish.
I think I see where you're coming from.
But when you crumpled to the floor, I felt so bad.
Yes, perhaps didn't think that went quite far enough through.
I'm so sorry, John. Are you okay?
I'm fine, Alice. Just let me get to my feet.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. You can stay here.
But I don't want you to fall, Poe. I'll be right behind you.
Yes, that's what I'm afraid of. You can stay here, okay?
Okay.
I think you may actually be onto something there, Munro.
I am?
The wish. We need to break it.
How do we do that?
You have got to stop loving me.
Who said I loved you anyway?
I'm being serious, Alice. If you can fall out of love,
we can fall out of here.
So, you're just going to hurl insults at me?
Not necessarily. I can undermine our relationship pragmatically.
It's already working.
Hold that thought.
Okay, well, do I have to look at... I'll use that one again.
I've started drinking again.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Why?
Because I'm unhappy with you.
This isn't funny, John.
It's not meant to be. I lied about Mother's trick to get rid of memories.
That's okay. You were comforting me.
No, I just wanted you to shut up.
Are you enjoying this?
Yes. Alice, why can't you be more clever?
Because I swapped intelligence for modesty.
So you're not very modest either.
Funny.
I've cheated on my wife before, you know.
No, I did not know that. Why don't you enlighten me?
I sleep with all my co-stars.
Wasn't one of them a guy?
I sleep with all my co-stars.
Yeah. Of course you do.
Are you a gold digger, Munro?
No. What money do you have anyway?
So you're interested in how wealthy I am?
No. Please stop this.
No, this is it, Munro. Get angry. Hate me.
I do hate you, you bastard!
Silence! No more talking till I say. I'll kill both of you. Over and over again.
She didn't say we couldn't sing.
This isn't real. It's not a thing.
Hold on, I'm practicing. There's something I've been keeping in. I'm not the man you dreamed I am. There's bodies in the basement.
The basement.
I take my life before I leave my wife. There's no escaping.
What just happened?
I don't know. Were you?
In a painting.
Yes, we had the same dream.
Maybe there were chemicals in the capsules.
Yes. That caused a joint hallucination that lasted much longer than the time we've been away.
Do you think all the capsules are the same?
Probably. You go and get the remaining capsules. I'll visit the curator.
You're so mean to me.
Sorry, Munro. Let's just go quickly whilst we still can.
Sorry, August.
Sorry.
Rose?
Miss me?
How are you here?
This whole place. It's my prison.
What happened to our caller?
I ate him.
Ew.
No. No, you didn't.
You looking for this?
Don't open it.
Be careful what you wish for, Munro.
Eric Planner is still missing.
He was last seen looking for a museum capsule at the GP surgery in town.
The remaining capsules have been recovered and are in police custody. We'll have live updates as and when they come in.
In related news, a man posing as the curator of August Museum is also wanted for questioning by the police.
He's potentially dangerous, so do not approach him.
Curator Jones is described as tall, dark, and mysterious.
Sounds like you, Poe.
Don't give people the idea it was me.
Sorry. No, I can vouch for Poe's whereabouts last night. And most nights, actually.
Should we tell them what happened, Munro?
I'm not sure they're ready.
August, we think the curator spiked those museum capsules.
Just to be clear, imposter curated Jones, not actual curated Toombs.
As absurd as it sounds, the capsules he gave us seemed to contain some kind of hallucinogenic drug.
In a Wizard of Oz kind of way.
Yes. We think those capsules had the power to make people believe they were being teleported.
The drug activated when the capsule was opened.
Our capsule took us to a strange place indeed.
It was just a room, Poe.
No, Munro. I think we were in a painting.
Okay.
We were trapped.
Because you'd made a wish.
I'm not sure I want to tell them about that bit, Munro.
Why are we telling them any of it?
To stop them. Opening capsules if they ever find one.
I think they've got that now.
I'm sorry, Munro. About all the things I said.
Did you mean any of them? He said he doesn't love me anymore.
Ah yes, let's take a quick break now then, shall we? Ellis, ratings. You can't say things like that on air.
Is that all you care about? Ratings?
No. I thought that's what you cared about. Being a star, turning Radio August into your platform.
That's not me, Poe.
I care about you. Whatever you want.
You care about me? Care.
I'm scared, Munro.
Of what?
If I take it back, if that stupid wish somehow comes true again.
That's just convenient, isn't it?
We should have stayed in that room. Just the two of us.
What about our missing caller?
He's missing. The police will find him.
No, they won't, Poe. And I feel responsible. We're both responsible.
You don't know what happened. Just some delusions.
Well, I'm gonna help look. Are you coming with me? Or do you just care about Radio August?
I only care about you. And you're not thinking straight. Radio August will be here for you when you get back.
Bye, Poe.
I love you, Munro.
I know.
Okay. So that's been Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. I don't know what things I could have done differently, if any real changes would have happened anyway. Obviously, I'll have to find out on my own time at some point. But yeah, this has been a relatively fun game to play. And I might play it, like I said, because obviously I want to get the trophies. I'll play it again and see what different things I can get. Obviously, we shall see. But I don't know if there's going to be anything at the end here to say.
Dark Nights.
Yeah.
Poe and Munro.
Okay, I got a trophy for that. So, you wished with your heart, 59% was what I selected. You wished with your head, 41% is what other people selected. You chose the sandwich, which is what I did, 35%, and the others chose 65% the drink. Huh. Munro gives Poe the finger is the other thing I could have done. I just did sassy. Oh, there were 9 calls I could have taken. I only took the one. What's the last thing to say? I can't read it. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I can read it from here. Cool. It says you chose Radio August or you chose Munro, and I technically selected you chose, you know, radio. All right. It's been an interesting game. I'll say that much. And obviously, I can select all the episodes now. But yeah, it's been fun. I'm gonna have to look at the trophies again and see which ones I need to get. But yeah, I'm glad I played this one. If they make a sequel to this somehow, I would be up for playing it. Just make it slightly longer on the episodes, because otherwise we could do like I just did and do it in basically one sitting. So just gonna say that I will be back. If I'm not back in the next few days, I've been obviously unwell because I'm getting my first COVID vaccine jab tomorrow. So depending on how I feel after that, I might not be back until about the weekend. However, if I am fine afterwards, I will stream probably .hack.gu some more. But I won't know, again, won't really know until after I've had the jab and however long it takes me to recover. But I'll see you guys later regardless, one way or another, and I will see you then. So until then, bye for now.